So Good Samaritan Episcopal Church got its start in March of 2015. I began as the church planter to make connections in the community. I reached out to anybody who would talk to me, folks who worked in Starbucks, people who were staff members in schools, librarians, and I started asking them who needs to be included in this community that's not currently being included. Who's in the margins? Who is open-minded and progressive and would welcome a new, fresh voice of Christian love and grace and hope. And we've been able in these 6 months since we've gotten started to reach about 75 people who are now in our base. These are people who have had a significant connection with me through a cup of coffee at Starbucks, a lunch, a dinner, time for some conversation, and they've come to one of our events. We are gathering in 3 ways right now. So first we meet for pub theology. We do that about once a month, where we talk about the basics of being a progressive Christian. What does it mean to be open-minded, inclusive, but also be a follower of Jesus Christ? We gather to worship once a month. We've been meeting in public places to worship, so rather than being in a building, we've worshiped all summer long in a park. We've been worshiping in a food pantry. We offered a worship service at the Bow Wow Bash, which was an outdoor festival for dogs. We did a special blessing for them. So we've been trying to meet people where they are rather than expecting them to come to us. We go to them. And the beauty of a church without walls is that we're able to connect with people where they are.
Good Samaritan Episcopal Church is a group of servants. As Good Samaritan would point you to, they're those that are there to help and to serve and to provide services to those who may not be able to provide for themselves. They're looking for opportunities to be able to serve in the community, to give back. They're a group of individuals with servant hearts.
The Brownsburg Food Pantry is run by the Brownsburg Community School Corporation as a way to serve students and clients and the community. As part of a church planter's job, my role is to make many connections and networks within the community. I reached out to the person who coordinates the food pantry to ask if there was any way that we could be of assistance. She told me that the students who normally run the food pantry during the school year, who are in 11th and 12th grade, would be taking a break for the summer. Obviously, it was their vacation. And they needed volunteers to serve throughout the summer in the food pantry. So we came here on the 1st and the 3rd and the 5th Wednesday nights of June, July, and August. We prepared all the food, as you see, and prepared clothing for clients who would come. And then after we prepared all of the food on the same table where we had prepared the food, we celebrated a very simple Eucharist. And we really enjoyed the beauty of that kind of double meaning of the table, a place of service, a place of nurture, a place of fellowship, a place of outreach.
We have kids who are disenfranchised, we have kids with anxiety, we have teen moms, we have kids with colorful past with the law, and the Good Samaritans have just embraced us. They've become our parent support group because understandably with this kind of kid, our parents are not real involved. So when we need treats for graduation, when we need cookies, when we need help beautifying the school, Gray and his congregation have been there. We just feel like we've been embraced as part of the Good Samaritans, and we've tried to return the favor. So they're an all-welcoming congregation, and since we're an all-welcoming school, we feel like we fit together very well.
So Good Samaritan is different than any church I've ever heard of or been involved in. It's really a place where you can be yourself, and I mean that where you can come in whatever you're dressed and we'll accept you. But more than that, we're going to give you an opportunity to give back. And like me, who has a busy lifestyle, I seek out opportunities where I can do something to make myself feel good and know I'm helping somebody else in return.
I think what stands out most about Good Samaritan Church and why our family became members was that it was lean and it was real, and we really walk the walk at our church.
We don't have a building, so we're really out there in front of people. We don't have the traditional stand-up, sit-down. It's a lot of people learning new things, and that's a nice change. I've been a part of the Episcopal Church for since I was 14 years old, so it's nice to kind of see people learning the new steps as they go, and it's just been a fun little thing to be a part of.
We've come to personally know more people in the last few months that we've been a part of Good Samaritan with a smaller group of people that's growing than we have in big giant churches over the last several years.
Pub theology is kind of a riot. I really truly enjoy it. It's a group of people who get to hang out drink beer and talk with your preacher, which is also a new feeling for me because I grew up in a Southern Baptist church where there was no drinking, there was no clapping, there was none of those things.
Good Samaritan is a place where you can come and be who you are 100%. We aren't looking to fix you or fix each other. We are just welcoming. We just know everybody has an individual journey to God, and we like to help you along that path.
It's been really exciting as a church planter to connect with people, to make a lot of inroads into networks and to meet new people. What I'm fascinated by is that people are hungry for the sort of open-minded, welcoming Christianity that the Episcopal Church has to offer. And I'm really excited that the Diocese of Indianapolis has chosen to put a new church in Brownsburg, Avon, and on the west side of Indianapolis.